We're talking free agency right now. The Detroit Lions making the moves that they did. We're going to discuss it a little bit more in depth. We're going to talk about the reshaping of the NFC North. A lot of things taking place in free agency. Let's go. Again, if you don't know, I'm unavailable to make videos between the hours of 3 and 6 today and then on Friday because I'm at the radio station, the local radio station here, talking free agency for the Detroit Lions. If you would like to listen, it's 96.1 here in West Michigan. So we're going to go ahead and talk about what the Detroit Lions made, and that's why I did that little live stream last night because I just got back. So let's get into the moves that they made so far here in free agency. Getting Marcus Davenport, the edge rusher, formerly, now he was with the Minnesota Vikings, but he's formerly with the New Orleans Saints. That's where he spent time with his coaching staff, 27 years old. He is a situational pass rusher here. He's not going to be the guy that is going to be the guy. Why is that? He has injury issues that's been going on throughout his career, and that's something that we cannot rely on. He is going to be a situational guy. Again, we have to replace a Charles Harris, a Romeo Okwara, and Julian Okwara as well, who signed with Philadelphia a while ago. And so we need to get multiple pass rushers. I know a lot of people are like, this is the Dollar General type of signing. Yeah, when it comes to Marcus Davenport, yeah, it is kind of the Dollar General type of signing. But again, I think this is more of a depth thing instead of this is the guy opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. We have to wait and see if they're going to continue to make more moves at the edge position in free agency. And right now there's rumors going around that there's 4 teams connected with Danielle Hunter, one being the Detroit Lions, so that could be another move the Lions make. We just got to wait and see. And, you know, you're taking a player from the Minnesota Vikings, NFC North, and you bring them to the Detroit Lions, both with Davenport as well. So that would be a win-win situation. And he won't be going back to Minnesota because Minnesota went and got Greenard, the edge rusher over there from the Houston Texans, who I really liked, and that was a good pickup for them. But in the comment section right now, grade the signing of Marcus Davenport, A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know your grade below. Today's show is sponsored by Prize Picks, and you know that I love me some Prize Picks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS. They'll match your deposit, match up to $100. And if you want to spice up your NFL Sunday, get started with Prize Picks right now. Prize Picks is a skill-based, real money daily fantasy sports platform, and if you're looking to have more fun on game day, look no further than Prize Picks. You want to play alongside some of Prize Picks' favorite players like rapper Meek Mill and comedian Andrew Schultz? You can now find community plays in the promos tab of the app to view entries some of the biggest names of the Prize Picks community each week. Prize Picks even offers a reboot policy so that your entries stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. For football and basketball games, if a player exits the game in the first half and does not return in the second half, that player is rebooted. Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy sports platform with an injury insurance policy. For tonight's game, I got 2 players getting more than 0.5 points, and that's Charlie Coyle and Justin Falk from hockey. So get started with Prize Picks right now. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS, for deposit match up to $100. Why is it code CLNS? Because that's our ad agency partner. Use code CLNS. It's real easy. 4 letters get $100 match when you sign up. So download the app today. The link will be in the description and comment section of this video. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS. For me, when it comes to grade for this specific signing, I'm going to go ahead and give it a B. Not necessarily the greatest move, but if you're talking depth, okay, I'm fine with it. I just want to see more, obviously, at that edge position. If it ends up being the only edge they get, then I think that grade would go down just a little bit. But we're talking about the first day of free agency. The bigger move that the Detroit Lions made was making a trade for cornerback Carlton Davis of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 27-year-old long corner over there for Tampa. Again, injury issues. I wouldn't say as much as Marcus Davenport, though. I feel like he's probably in worse shape than when it comes to Carlton here. But, you know, we give up a third-round pick, get a couple 6 back, and we get Davis, who's on the last year of his deal. So he's looking to get a bigger deal, a bigger contract. The Lions can either make him, earn a contract, or they could extend him right now. That's something they could do, or on Wednesday, whenever the new league year happens, and get the job done. Now, he had a down season last year. He's had some good moments. He had a down season last year. A lot of people are saying, is this the move that they make at cornerback? And I think that actually this is the move that they're making at corner. I don't think they're going to make a trade for L'Jarius Sneed. I think when you give up a third-round pick and your expectations is this guy is going to be starting for you, and then you already have Cam Sutton, you already have Brian Branch kind of in that nickel / safety / utility knife for the Detroit Lions there. So, and I do believe that they're going to draft a corner significantly early in the draft. So I do think that Carlton Davis is the guy for the Detroit Lions to come in here and be a quote-unquote top-tier cornerback. Last year was a down year for him, but then he had really good years before that. And if you listen to or read what Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans, they like him or they don't like him. He's one of those type of players that you're one on the team, they think that there's something there, or they're not. We'll see if he can work out for the Lions here. I'm a little, I want to say optimistic or pessimistic. It's a more wait-and-see approach. And if they get a corner, like I say, with the 29th pick or maybe in the second round or the third round, then I can understand it. You're trying to develop to eventually be the number one guy. That's what you do in the draft. And Davis here is kind of the stopgap solution. And maybe if Cam Sutton does bad this year, he kind of get more reps in that way, and then they go to the rookie. So we'll see. So I'm going to give it a B grade as well. I'm not super optimistic. Now, this is the greatest move in the world, and I don't think it's a horrible move. I'm not a pessimistic either. It's a wait-and-see move, and I'm fine with it. We're talking about the first day of free agency. I'm sure they got more to go in free agency here as the days roll along. But I don't think they're going to get a L'Jarius Sneed now or another corner of, if you're talking that level of corner, in free agency or in a trade at this point. But you grade the trade here. A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know your grade in the comments below. Let's go ahead and talk about the NFC North because it impacts, obviously, the Detroit Lions significantly. We have a run on running backs. And I think this is a direct influence of the Detroit Lions and how they operate. Because the Detroit Lions are really good stopping the run. And obviously, we can run the football. They see success there. So what happens? A lot of movement. Chicago Bears sign former Detroit Lion DeAndre Swift to a 3-year, $24 million deal for Chicago to get the run game going. And that's really interesting to me. It's really interesting to me because it shows that they want to kind of compete right now. And because when you're giving a big deal to a running back, that means you think they can do good right now, because the odds of Swift being good at 30 is probably unlikely. So I think that would be the case right there, is they expect to win right now. And Justin Fields looks to be getting traded, and they're going to take a rookie with the first pick. So teams are adjusting. They want to run the football against us, and they noticed they had a hard time. Then the Green Bay Packers. Josh Jacobs from the Las Vegas Raiders. Really, a thumper of a running back. They release Aaron Jones, and he goes to Green Bay as they almost went to an NFC championship against the Detroit Lions. They won in the playoffs. They think they can win now. They want to run the football. Aaron Jones just got picked up by the Minnesota Vikings. And he's now their running back. So you've seen a whole reshaping of the running backs in the NFC North. NFC North's got some pretty good running backs right now. You're seeing a reshaping. Then you see, obviously, Kirk Cousins is now going to be an Atlanta Falcon. So he leaves the Minnesota, goes to Atlanta, and now the Minnesota Vikings are looking to get a rookie quarterback. They just got Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, he could be their stopgap for this year, but you fully expect that they're going to draft a rookie quarterback. So the NFC North really is changing. I think the NFC North for free agency was the biggest movers in all of football yesterday. Complete reshaping here. So you're going to potentially have two teams in the NFC North with rookie quarterbacks. If that's the case, you would assume that the Lions and the Packers are going to be favored to win that division because the odds of C.J. Stroud occurring for the NFC North is unlikely. Because C.J. Stroud is something that's not a rare occurrence. So it's very, very interesting right there. And obviously Minnesota picked up some defensive talent as well. Greenard from the Houston Texans, a good pick for them. And you're starting to see this division change quite a bit. And it's going to be completely different in the next couple of years. You know, you're going to be dealing with quarterbacks probably. I'm going to assume Minnesota's going to get a mobile quarterback, and then Chicago, they're going to go Caleb Williams, Jordan Love. A lot of mobile quarterbacks in the NFC North, and that means that the Detroit Lions need to make adjustments because that's our Achilles heel, is the mobile quarterback. And when you're facing all the teams with the same kind of quarterback that hurts us, then we're going to have to make a little bit of adjustments right there. But you guys, hey, this is just the beginning. Doesn't mean that this is the end of free agency. I know a lot of people are upset. I've seen the comments. I totally get it. It happens every year. As a content creator, we see it every year. The Lions aren't done. This is just day one of free agency. They're going to continue to make some moves. So put your thoughts in the comments below. Give me your thoughts all around. With that said, folks, adios.